Hey guys, thanks for joining me on the deck. Just doing my little routine check this morning. Um, I harvested 3 berries from this little plant here, and if you notice what's going on here, guys, this is another runner coming out, and we had one here, and this little runner produced this little plant, and this little plant has a runner. So soon and very soon we'll be having a lot of strawberries. I picked 3 strawberries from here. Wasn't able to um show you guys. Sorry about that. But they are so sweet. The berries are so sweet, guys. Alright, so just going around checking my plants to see if everything is okay because we had rain 2 days, 2 days in a row. But I'm checking for bugs. So far, I don't really have much bug issue, but the caterpillars, they seem to always make their way through and nibble on my leaves. But so far, what I'm seeing, everything seems to be okay. Hold on there. Let's see what's going on with this one. This one seemed to... Okay, this is fine because I'm going to be clipping these lower leaves. Gonna have to remove this one because too many things in this little pot. And I wanted to harvest my beetroots with you guys. Look at that. I've been waiting so long to harvest my beets. Look at the size of that one, guys. Just 2 of them. I was not expecting to have this size beets, to be honest. Alright, so we still have a little way to go to harvest these two, but at least we have 2 beets here. We can make our beetroot juice. Alright, guys? And guess what? We can also use the leaves in the juice as well. I will make a video showing you how I make my beet juice. Alright, so I planted tomato and peppers in this. I'm not sure what else I'm gonna put in this container as yet, but everything seemed to be okay so far. These tomatoes are putting on a show. Look at that. Look at that. This was a sucker that came from this plant. And look what's going on right here. We have flowers there and flowers here. Guys, I don't know when I'm gonna stop having tomatoes. And we have flowers there. I don't know when I'm gonna stop having tomatoes, and I'm grateful for that. Alright, this plant, I'm not sure what's going on with it, but it's not producing a lot of flowers at all. I clipped off most of the leaves because it seemed to be focusing too much on producing leaves, so it's not producing any fruit except in this one. So I'm not sure what's going on with it. Not sure at all. But Let's zoom in on the bell peppers, and they are coming up nicely. Look at that, guys. Look at that. All my bell pepper trees are producing. All my bell pepper trees are producing. Look how many fruits are on there. Are they fruits though, guys? I don't know. Are they fruits or are they vegetables? I don't know, but they're producing. Wow. Look at this big guy right here. Or should I say lady? She is doing a great job. Look at the food. Look at the fruits. Look at that. She is putting on a show, guys. Wow. All right, we're gonna go over here where I have some smaller suckers. And this is a slicing tomato. I remember because this, when I planted the seeds, I remember planting the seeds from the slicing tomato, and I had them um, by themselves for a while. So I remember that all of these tomatoes are slicing tomatoes. Let's hope they come as big as the one that I took the seeds from. In here, I planted some corns. Guys, look at this. Look at this. The corns are coming up. And I have a volunteer, a volunteer pumpkin in there. I'm going to leave it and see what happens. But I was not expecting to see corns coming up. I don't even know how quickly they grow. They take to germinate. I put 6 seeds in there. But guys, can I zoom in here? I wonder if this is also... Let me see if I can get this. I'm wondering if this is also one of them. I can't remember exactly where I put them, but I know I planted 6 seeds in there. Wow, this rain did something for these plants. And over here, we still have some small bell peppers and tomatoes. All of these are slicing tomatoes. In Jamaica here, we call them salad. I'm not sure what type of slicing tomato it is. This is a volunteer tomato, so I'm not sure which one it is. But this is what's happening right here on the deck. Let's go over here and check on the pak choys. In here I planted some, I sowed some parsley seeds, so I'm looking forward to having parsley very soon. And bell peppers are coming in right here. And these little ones here, these are marigold. And I was encouraged to plant marigold among my plants because, you know, the flower, they deter pests. So I have a number of them. If you look over there, I planted one in that. But guys, look what's going on right here in this container. Remember I told you guys I sowed some carrots. There we go. We have a lot of carrots coming up. I hope they all produce. See the leaf on this one start changing already. Yeah, and beetroot. So I have carrots and beetroot in this container. And we have some little wild things coming up in here. Gonna have to remove them. So we have beet here, we have beet there, we have beet there. Some of them, maybe the seeds died, but I planted a number of them. And we have beet here. So soon and very soon we'll be harvesting more beets, right guys? And we have some right over there. I'll take you over there in a minute. But look how big the pak choi has gotten. Wow, these plants are enjoying the rainfall, right? And we have volunteer tomato again. Wow, we're getting a lot of volunteers. Volunteer tomato again. I think because I use the compost tea, and the compost as well. So we're gonna get a lot of volunteer plants. Over here, I have some pak choi in. I'd call this my little nursery, and they're coming up very nicely. This one, I didn't even know it would still have leaf, and this one because um I just tried whatever I did to see if it would still come, and it is coming up because it's rooting, but it was so thin, but it's rooting from the side. I did not even know that could happen. So soon we'll have more pak choi coming up. I'm not sure what's going on with this broccoli. I did not even know it took so long for broccoli to start forming. But I'm watching to see what's going on with this broccoli. But yeah, that's what's going on. I added these um, flowers here just because. Just because I love flowers. So I just added them there to help beautify the place. Alright, so let's go and check on the other side. Alright guys, I'm telling you the plants are loving. They are loving the rain. My um lime tree is adding on new leaves. Wow. Still have a few lime on it. Looking forward to harvest them. Cherishing them right now because it's very, very hard to get and it's very, very expensive right here in Jamaica. So I am hoping that soon and very soon um, this tree will put on another show and start producing more lime. And my mulberry tree is starting to put on leaves. Let me see if I can get this camera to focus to show you. Look at that, guys. It's putting on leaves. So something is happening for this mulberry right here. All right. I am still trying to get a bigger container to put this. Well, they say it's a grape tree. I can't remember what kind of grape they say it is, if it's Cuban grape or something like that. I don't even remember. But the scientific name is Jabuticaba. Yes, so I'm trying to get a bigger container to put this in so that it can grow some more. And I still have my scallions over here. My Cuban oregano. Um, I like to use it in my meat, on my meat. I'm not sure why this leaf is looking like this, but let me remove it. So I cut off some of the leaves the other day for it to dry. It can use as tea, and it can be used to flavor your pot. So I like the flavor of it. Smells really, really nice. I put it back in there. Come out. And this is a type of mint. I don't even remember the type of mint. I think it's balm mint it is called. And now this um chocho is putting on its show. I was wondering if this chocho was going to die because the leaves keep drying up. So now I think I'm gonna have to remove it and put it somewhere close to a tree so that it can run on the tree. I think it likes competition, because I it wasn't going on with anything until I put these plants up here. And then I see it's trying to compete with them. But we'll figure something out. I'm not sure what this is, but it's taking over. Let me pull this out. This look like, we call it whisk. So that is not food, so we don't want it in there. I think I'm gonna put some more scallions in this tire here. But over here, my pomegranate, here in Jamaica we say pomegranate. So the pomegranate trees are putting on a show. They're so beautiful and easy to grow, guys. They're very, very easy to grow. And I don't think they need a lot of attention as long as it is placed where um, it can get a little sunlight and it's getting water. It will grow and will produce. All right, here are the other beets. The leaves are so big and beautiful, um, acting as if it has a big fruit, but then when we go in and look, the fruit is very small. But I'll be patient because it's not getting a lot of sunlight. When I started this garden, guys, I started in this area here, not realizing that the plants needed sun, and so I had to remove most of what I planted and put them on the deck. And so those start producing. Couldn't move these because they're entire. And look how tall this tomato tree is. And I think this is so because it's not getting a lot of sunlight. So it's focused on growing and growing and growing and growing instead of producing and producing and producing. But I am still grateful. I'm gonna have to get a taller stick because this will break. Yeah, it's training right there. But now it's producing, so I am still grateful because it could be just growing and growing and nothing is coming on, right, guys? So, yeah, I think I should say I'll take what I get. Guys, let me show you this um, bell pepper tree. At one point, I thought it died because the caterpillars came in and ate and ate and ate and ate, and all that was left was a stick. So stick. But then I left it and said, okay, let me see what's gonna happen. And I saw leaves start coming up. So I'm watching to see what's gonna happen. Oh no. Oh no. I bounced off some flour from the tomato. Okay, let me leave her alone. Let me not disturb her. Alright guys, so this is all I have to show you today. I'm gonna be doing some pruning of my tomatoes on the deck. Thank you guys so much for joining me on the deck. For those who are new, for those new subscribers, thank you for choosing Gardening on the Deck. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for those viewers. For those who are viewing only, I am encouraging you to subscribe so you can see what's going on the deck. All right, guys. Thank you to my old subscribers. Thanks for sticking and staying with me. Um, and I am encouraging you to share the video, because if you like this, then somebody else will too. Oh, I just noticed there's another lime right here. This is a lime tree, guys, not a lemon tree. The lemons are bigger. I'm not even sure if the lemon tree looks just like the lime tree. But anyway, guys, I am hoping that you are inspired by my videos to start your own garden if you haven't already started. And even though sometimes we feel discouraged while doing our garden, let's just remember that this is not just for planting sake, but we are planting because we want better. As you know, my garden, in my garden, I only use organic materials, and that is so because I am trying as best as possible to be healthy. So I'm encouraging you to do the same. So thanks again, guys, for joining me and for sticking and staying with me. Have a wonderful weekend, guys, and a blessed week.